Hey, what's up guys? Trey coming at you from Hawaii. Today is Sunday. Had a crazy work week this week. It was super busy, super hectic. My brain was just fried by the time Friday afternoon hit. I kind of just wanted to lay around all weekend and watch football, which is exactly what I did on Saturday yesterday. But today is Sunday and I've got some energy back, so I'm ready to go do a cool hike today. Alright, so the hike that we're gonna do today is this one here. It's called Judd Trail. You can see it's 1.2 miles in length. It only takes half an hour to an hour. It's a loop. It should be very easy. It has pretty good reviews. 4.6 stars out of 3,809 reviews. So I think it's worth giving it a try. This is my first time doing this hike, so we're going to be exploring it together and figuring out if it's as awesome as all the reviews say, or if it's a dud. It's totally possible that we're gonna get some rain while we're out. All of the hikes are up in these mountains pretty much, and you can see there's some clouds. It's rained a little bit already today, but we're gonna go give it a try. What I've learned is that the trails up in the mountains are always muddy, always slippery. It's like without fail. It doesn't matter if it rained 3 days ago. It's because it's in the kind of the rainforest, jungly area, so it always gets the shade, and it just never really dries out. So if you're gonna come do any hiking in Hawaii, that is one thing I've learned. Plan on mud. I'm not joking. You're gonna wear your hiking shoes or whatever you've got. They're gonna be covered in mud by the time you're done. You're gonna be slipping and sliding in the slop. It's gonna be messy. You're gonna track that mud into your vehicle. You're gonna bring an extra pair of shoes or some flip-flops, slippers, whatever you want to bring, and so you can change into them, because it will be muddy without fail. Alright, so in case you're wondering, from Waikiki to this trailhead is 18 minutes, 7.2 miles. So not too far, pretty quick drive. See, my boots are still muddy from last hike. One thing I've learned is that we're in the jungle, so I gotta use bug spray. It's a necessity up here because it can get pretty bad. Alright, so this is the spot that I got. You can see I'm just literally on the side of the road. It's already raining. I can hear water over here. I don't think this is the trail, but I want to come see it. Oh yeah, man. Got a little waterfall right here. God, it's so muddy. Literally in the first like 100 feet of the hike. So even if you just want to drive up here and see this epic spot, you could. You don't even have to hike at all. It's raining pretty hard on me right now, so let's keep going. It's absolutely pouring. Literally in the rainforest, in the jungle, just getting soaked right now. But I'm just gonna embrace it, live aloha, and go do it. So let's keep rolling on this hike. It's hard to believe that it's actually gonna get cooler than this, because this is epic, and I've seriously gone like 2 minutes. Do you think it's a problem that it's pouring rain right now? I'm about to cross a river. Check out this cool bamboo forest. This is kind of funny because it says Judd Trail goes both ways. So we're gonna pick this way. One of the big reasons for doing this channel is to give me something to do. You know, after work there's a lot of free time. I'm by myself a lot and you can kind of get this feeling of loneliness. So doing this channel is not about trying to become some big YouTube star. I don't care. I'm doing it because it gives me an activity, gives me a hobby, gives me something to do in the evenings after work when I want to edit videos or work on the laptop. Also, when the weekend hits, it gets me off my butt, gets me out of my apartment, makes it so I get out and do stuff. Kind of forces me to get out and play, gives me a reason to come up with an activity and something to do, and then go out and film it. It kind of gives me a creative outlet, which I'm excited for. So that's kind of my goal in all this, is just to kind of keep myself occupied and entertained and make sure I get out and explore everything that's beautiful about Hawaii and not just sit and watch football all day on the weekends, which I do sometimes, and that's okay, but not always. This is crazy. These are like pine trees. I did not expect that. We're here in like the jungle. I did not expect to see these big pine trees. It's pretty cool. I think one of the other things that I'm trying to get used to in Hawaii is that I don't have a community here yet. So I don't really know anybody. I know a couple guys at work, that's it, but I don't hang out with them. So it's something I need to work on, is building up a community of people that I can hang out with, spend my time with, do things like this with. Because right now I do all this stuff by myself. It'd be nice to have people that want to go hiking or go surfing or snorkeling or any of that cool stuff. So this midlife crisis is not just about change of scenery, it's also about meeting new people and having a new community. So I am excited for that. It does make me nervous because I'm an introvert at heart and it's scary to try to meet new people, but I'm ready to give it a try. So let's keep going. Look at that sunshine poking through the trees. Oh, you can see the rain dripping in the sunlight. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I think one thing that's cool about making such a dramatic life change is that you kind of get to reinvent yourself a little bit. Like, I feel like moving out here, leaving everything behind, I can almost like create a new identity for myself, a new fresh start for myself. And I don't feel like I bring all my baggage with me, all my past life dramas, whatever they may be. I feel like everything is a fresh start, new identity, and it's really actually quite freeing. So that's kind of what I was searching for when I decided to move to Hawaii and have this midlife crisis, as I like to call it. So I was looking for this chance to start over in my life at this age, kind of have a second life. I don't know if you can hear that, but the pouring rain is back. It's coming. It's like loud in the rainforest because it's hitting all the trees and the leaves above me, so it's like loud. But you might be able to see it, the sunshine. I'm getting absolutely soaked. This is what the trail looks like. These trails in Hawaii are full of roots that go across the trail, so they're just full of little pools of water. It's just mud, mud, mud. So I guess I'm embracing it because I have to. I'm out in the middle of the trail. What am I gonna do? Just gotta keep rolling, I guess. All right. I was starting to get worried because I haven't seen anything, and I've done most of the trail, I think. So I just asked some people. Apparently I'm here. There's like a watering hole down here where people swim. So I'm gonna go down this hillside right here, and that's where the water hole is. I can see it in the distance, but I was getting curious. I was like, I've been doing this for a while and I haven't seen a dang thing. So let's go check it out. All right, this is pretty sketchy. You probably can't tell, but it's steep, it's wet, it's a little sketchy. Oh jeez. Dog scared the crap out of me. That took me down. Pretty freaking beautiful. I love Hawaii. It's like all the locals are just here playing. This is what it's all about. So it's pretty funny. I asked one of the guys that was jumping, I was like, so how deep is it? He looks at me and he goes, I don't know, deep enough. I was like, what does that mean? Like 5-6 feet? He's like, I don't know, maybe 10 feet. So he doesn't hit the bottom, but if you watch them jump, they definitely have a technique that makes them not go deep. They kind of jump and land flat, so they splash big and don't drop down deep. I learned this the hard way out at Waimea Rock in Waimea Bay. Everyone goes out there. I'll post a picture of it here. Everyone goes out there and jumps off this rock. It's like famous. It's kind of like a big cliff. It sticks out into the ocean. And so I went out there and I was like, all right, I'd seen it online. It was all over Facebook. I was really wanting to do it. And I got up on top of this rock and everyone's like, yeah, it's safe, it's safe, it's safe. I was like, I'm a tall guy, I'm 6'3". I'm not gonna hit the bottom, am I? And no, you're fine, you're fine. I watched like 20 people do it, totally fine, no problem. I'll tell you what, man, I jumped off that rock and I hit the bottom so hard with both of my feet flat, I felt like I broke both my ankles. I learned a lesson that day. Deep enough, it's not deep enough. So when the local says it's deep enough, you either learn to do it exactly his way or you don't do it. There's a strategy behind that to make sure it's safe. I did it wrong at Waimea Bay on the rock apparently because I got jacked. I couldn't walk for like 3 days. Anyway, I think we're getting close to the end of this hike. So let's see if we can get back to the truck. All right, we made it back. I'm absolutely soaked. My shoes are muddy. Everything is wet and gross. Now the question is, how was it? So, if I was gonna rate this hike, the Judd Trail, I would pretty much say you don't need to do the whole loop. The loop is just kind of like a walk. If you go in and you start the hike, you cross the river, if you go straight kind of leftish, it just does a big loop and gets you right back to where all the cool stuff is. What I would do if I knew better next time, I would cross the river and I would go to my right, because not very far down there is the cool watering hole where the guys were jumping off the cliffs. The actual waterfall is right at the very beginning. So I would come here just to hang out. I would come take pictures of the waterfall. I would come do the watering hole, and I would bring a swimsuit and a towel and jump off the cliff and have some fun and swim. I think it's a really cool place. I had an adventure. I got out, I made myself get off the couch. I got muddy, I got wet. I had a good time, and now I'm gonna go back and get cleaned up. Appreciate you guys coming on this episode with me in this hike, this adventure. There's gonna be a lot more coming, so if you don't mind, hit this like and subscribe button, join the channel. I plan on putting out videos every week and doing some kind of cool Hawaiian adventure and showing you around as I'm exploring and as I'm learning, because I don't know much about this place yet, so it's going to be a fun thing that we can do together. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.